I'm Katrina Holmes. I'm a registered nurse at Cameron Wellness Center. Our ability to sleep as well as get quality sleep really impacts our health. Many people either don't get enough hours of sleep or just don't get quality sleep, and that can be due to a multitude of factors. Just simple things that are included in sleep hygiene include not looking at your phone immediately before bed, because that has bright blue light on it that can suppress your body's ability to produce melatonin, the molecule that helps you fall asleep. Other recommendations include not watching the news right before you go to bed. I know a lot of people just kind of come home and turn on the news and just gets you really stressed out. And you know, if you do want to watch the news and stay up to date, end it with a comedy or something that makes you laugh or something that makes you a little bit happier before you actually go to sleep. Another tip is not eating large meals right before bed. We're always in a rush, so we come home, maybe we don't have plans for dinner, and then we end up just eating an hour before bed, and it's just harder for our body to actually break down that food and use it, and we often see that people get less deep sleep or less REM sleep when they eat food immediately before bed. There's also the issue with people that wake up constantly throughout the night, and that often has to do with blood sugar regulation issues. If you're somebody that's often wakes up at night and has a hard time falling back asleep, there's something going on with your blood sugar that we need to address. There's a couple little tips and tricks that we can give you. So I know I just said don't eat a big meal right before bed. However, if you eat a small snack that has some protein and some fat in it before bed, that can keep your blood sugar level throughout the night and actually prevent you from waking up. And that can include nuts and seeds, just a little bit of protein from dinner. Some people do really well taking about a half teaspoon of honey right before bed to balance their blood sugar levels. So you can try any of those tricks if that is what is preventing you from staying asleep. In terms of actually falling asleep, often people say that they have a wired and tired feeling where their brain is racing and they can't calm it down, but their body feels exhausted and they just lay in bed hoping to fall asleep at some point. Often we just kind of get in these cycles where we get nervous about getting enough sleep, and that nervousness causes us to continue to stew, and we end up in this cycle where we're not falling asleep because we're stressed out about not falling asleep. And so there are a couple things that we can do to help you out with that. One includes actually doing stress management practices throughout the day that will set your mind up and body up for an easier time to fall asleep at night. That can include things like meditation, breathing exercises, biofeedback sessions with Dr. Postma can be very beneficial, especially in people that are chronically stressed out. So there also are apps out there that we can recommend. One that I love to use is called Headspace. It is a guided meditation app that has a 30-day course that has you meditate during the day and teaches you about sleep strategies. And then at night, they have a bunch of different relaxation techniques. So you don't have to remember what to do. You just have somebody teaching you, okay, this is how you relax your body, and we just move forward from there. And I've found a huge difference in people that actually follow that program. Some simple techniques include progressive muscle relaxation. When you're laying in bed and you can't fall asleep, you start with some muscles, so say your feet, and you squeeze all the muscles in your feet for a few seconds, and then you let them rest. And you just think of those muscles as turning off. And then you work up your legs and you squeeze your calves for a few seconds, and then you let them rest, and you work all the way up your body. And you can do that multiple times, and that will just help relax all of your muscles to better help you fall asleep. Often we don't even realize that we're clenching, we're clenching our shoulders, wherever we're holding stress, maybe we're clenching our hips or our legs. And the progressive muscle relaxation helps us actually relax those muscles for once. Another issue we find with sleep are people that wake up in a panic with their heart pounding and just really feeling like there's an adrenaline rush going on. Often they may be sweating, and that's not always related to blood sugar. It may be related to past traumatic events that your body is still holding on to. If that is something that describes you, then we can help you to work with a therapist or work with other stress relieving factors to kind of work through any past trauma, so that you can get better sleep and then have better health going forward.